Oh, what's this? The new Stardew update's out. Well, let's go check it out. New festivals, drinking mayonnaise, raccoon friends. 25 new hats? When Stardew 1.6 launched, I had no idea what to expect. But to my surprise, we got a bunch of new hats. So yes, that's right, we're back once again to try this challenge. And for this playthrough, I decided to revisit an old beloved save file versus starting over fresh. And if you guys watched my original playthrough, there were quite a few cliffhangers to it. Despite my best efforts to have enough tarot roots for the island trader, they did not grow in time. Unfortunately for me, without rain, marriage with Emily would be virtually impossible, meaning no coveted 14 heart hat for me. And if you haven't already, I'd recommend watching my entire year 1 attempt of this challenge. But it's a super fun video and one that I'm so proud of. The other big reason for starting an old save file was for one major festival in the new update. Not that it's impossible, but personally I knew I could not access this festival in year 1 of Stardew Valley if I even tried. And so, with all of that out of the way, just how many hats can I collect in year 2 of Stardew Valley? In year 1, I had 52, but can I do any better than that? We're back on Hat Mouse Farm to see for ourselves. Before I could even go and collect more hats, I first had to get my bearings. It's been literally a year since I last played this save file, and I had no idea what I was doing in this. Living hat? Living hat. Living hat. God damn it. One thing I did know though is the first thing I needed to do was buy the big chest recipe. Yes, this was a must, you guys. So I chopped a ton of wood and headed to Robin's ASAP. After organizing all of my hats into one lovely chest, I decided my next course of action was taking things pretty slow. I mostly wanted to focus early on collecting more money and giving gifts to people, since money and friendship achievements are 2 ways to get a lot of hats in this game. I also started a new list for hats to tailor, including a lava eel for a logo cap, caviar for the fashion hat, and so on. Overnight, I got the first round of Mr. Key loot boxes, but for now, decided to keep on mining instead of looking for them. I also gave out more gifts to people today, and collected copper for a quest, also discovering a new 1.6 addition to the game. And then while slaying monsters, I casually got a hat. Editing Safi here, this is not a new hat for us, and I will unfortunately find this out soon enough, so we are not going to add this to our new hat total. With it being year 2 now, I decided to tackle some Ginger Island walnut collecting and finish off Birdie's quest. I also decided to make a year 1 and year 2 chest for my hats I've collected, before making an alarming discovery. I've made a discovery. The hairbone? I already have one. So I didn't find a new hat. I just somehow got one from the mines, which is amazing. Thank you so much, game. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate being trolled. Things got better a day later though, because we finally got rain, which meant I could finally propose to Emily, which I have been waiting to do since year 1. This also meant working toward Emily's 14 heart event, which included a new hat. I then did a quest for Maru, gave out more gifts, and headed to Ginger Island, which also prompted this new achievement, A Distant Shore. Not only a great Steven Universe song, but also a new hat from Hat Mouse. I then did more exploring, got a bunch more walnuts, and rediscovered my taro tuber farm. I guess I can only assume this is for a hat. Then on day 105, I finally got my very first new hat in the game, a deluxe cowboy hat from Desert Trader. Then the following day, I fully finished off the entire volcano mines, unlocking a free Prizzy Rizzy and a couple new golden walnuts. On day 107, I got married. I had little time for frivolities though. I had a date with Skull Cavern instead. One of my goals from last year was to fully finish off the Pepper Rex monster eradication goal, which I still had to finish off. Besides that today, I also bought a new hat for a grand total of 2. I then gave out more gifts, cracked open more golden coconuts. Give me the golden coconut helmet, please. I said the golden coconut helmet. I said the golden coconut helmet. Wrong answer. This was Clint, I actually hate you. And then finally traded in all of my terror tubers to the island trader for the small cap. But more importantly though, I finally found the 4th dwarf scroll, which meant buying this pink bow from the island dwarf. This was such a relief for me because last season of this, I was struggling so hard to find this dwarf scroll. It was driving me bananas, so thank God that's finally over. I'll also admit to you guys, I have been feeling a little overwhelmed with this new update, and this right here, the 4th scroll, brought me a new sense of peace I did not know existed. Anyways, day 109, I brought in that final scroll, except I didn't get the translation guide. It just didn't work. So I reordered them, still didn't work. So after some solid panicking here, somebody in a forum said to sleep overnight, so I tried that, and I think this worked, because I can now talk to the dwarf, but like, I didn't get any sort of book from Gunther. I don't know. Anyway, pink bow was acquired. Let's move on. On day 111, I did nothing, and then the following day, I bought a sturgeon. Wow, real gaming folks, real gaming right here. We bought a fish. Anyways, the egg festival was the following day, and I decided to do it just to see what would happen, and instead of gold as the year 2 prize, I got a prize ticket instead, which was pretty cool. I then bought seafoam pudding on day 114. I actually don't even know why I did, but there you go. But anyways, Spring 15, the first of a 3-day new 1.6 festival, the Calico Desert Festival. And oh boy, you guys, I have been waiting for this festival. Honestly, a big part of why I didn't restart this hat challenge entirely was for this festival, because it is just so cool, and there are so many hats, and I just wanted to do it. Also, a small disclaimer, when I first started the year 2 hat challenge, this was like a day into the new update drop. And so I didn't have all the info for this festival, which meant I did not get a single hat from Emily's clothing swap sort of thing. So if I see a single comment from one of you guys saying I could have gotten this hat and this hat from Emily's clothing thing, banned. Banned on site. And could I have waited for all the info to be available? Of course, yes. But goddammit, I didn't want to wait. Anyways, after a day of fun in Skull Cavern and getting a ton of calico eggs, I bought the new Dark Velvet Bill for a total of 5 hats. On day 2 of the festival, I did a bit more prep work to buy some bombs and iron ore. And as a result, had a much better festival. Let's submit my egg rating. Oh my god, 199 calico eggs! Okay, I had enough calico eggs to buy the blue bow and the mummy mask for a new total of 7. The hat train just continued because the following day on day 117 was a very special day, folks. It's sort of the unofficial, official St. Patrick's Day celebration, and so there is an adorable hat you can get that I have been waiting for. Besides that, I added a sturgeon to my pond and traded in 30 more terror roots for the bluebird mask for a new total of 9 hats. The hat grind then continued. I finally finished off 40 help wanted quests, unlocking a new achievement, and this chicken mask with Hat Mouse. After that though, I attempted to catch the lava eel for the logo cap. So, I scarfed on the seafoam pudding and got to work. Oh, here it is! Okay. Oh, please. Come on. Oh, please. Oh. Yes! Piece of cake. When I woke up on the 19th, I got a big surprise from Emily, a star drop. Besides that today, with lava eel in tow, I tailored the logo cap. I then switched gears for a bit to instead work on more achievement-based hats. I first worked on the sous chef achievement and cooked a salad, moss soup, ginger ale, a roots platter, and sashimi. I then did some Skull Cavern fun on day 121, then more Ginger Island, opened more coconuts, and mystery boxes. Although I didn't get the golden coconut hat, I did get the skull specimen I needed for Snail's collection. I then got some quite interesting things from those loot boxes. I then finished off the weird bear specimen thing, somehow had 6 walnuts waiting for me, then cracked open another golden coconut, didn't get the golden helmet, and then traded in my Omni Geodes for the magic cowboy hat. I then attended the flower dance, danced with wifey Emily, and once again continued my golden walnut grind on day 125. I then built a coop the following day, and then gave Emily a birthday gift, which launched me to 14 hearts with her. More importantly though, this meant finally unlocking the coveted Emily's 14 heart quest event and her coveted hat. Besides that, today I also unlocked the Island Resort and East Island, where I found even more walnuts. And on our last day of spring, I opened more golden coconuts, didn't get the helmet, and then did Skull Cavern to finish off the season. During the run, I found this really cool golden breastplate, and then died. But anyways, we are on to summer now, where lots of stuff happened. I unlocked Emily's hat quest, gave her all of the fiber, bought 64 blueberry seeds for monoculture, and then died. Again. Oh my god, I can't die. No. Bro! Why am I so bad at this game? My golden coconut! Bro, okay. Goodbye. On the brighter side though, I unlocked the networking achievement and bought the Santa hat from Hatmouse a day later. I then bought some chickens, upgraded the axe, found a walnut and a pearl, and finished off the Gem Island puzzle. A day later, I did some more casual Skull Cavern grinding and then also received Emily's special gift. That's right, an entire outfit including a hat. I then got some Sturgeon Roe to work toward caviar for a hat, and also opened up more golden coconuts and mystery boxes, but didn't get anything too good. On day 134, I showed the Gourmand frog the melon I grew, which awarded me a bunch of new walnuts. This also meant now I just needed 4 more walnuts to open Key's walnut room. Besides that, I also cooked up a fried egg, a baked fish, and trout soup. But the real fun didn't start until day 136 because I not only got the snake vertebrae finishing off the entire snail collection, I unlocked Key's walnut room. Now the real fun could begin, guys. And yes, there is a hat you can buy here. I also have to purchase 3 Galaxy Souls for a quest. This is a brand new 1.6 quest, and if you infuse all 3 souls into your Galaxy Sword, you get the super cool Infinity Crown. This, of course, is a must, and so I accepted my very first key challenge and got to work. With the best possible luck the following day, it was time for more Skull Cavern and Prizzy Rizzy hunting. And look, if you follow this channel, you guys know I am the queen of prismatic shards. So yeah, I finished this key challenge pretty easily. And with 40 gems at my disposal, I purchased the mushroom tree seed for a tailored hat and the Mr. Key hat. But then I really had to focus because the following day was the Luau, and I needed that ingredient to knock the socks off the governor for another hat. That's right, a new 1.6 hat, the governor's hat. In order to obtain this hat, I basically need to get a perfect best response from the governor on the soup. And to do this, you have to have any sort of gold iridium quality item, but for me, I really dropped the ball here and I did not have a single item. Who would have thought? I honestly panicked pretty hard here and actually reset the entire day to find an item that can actually work. And apparently a gold or iridium quality sturgeon would do the trick, so I basically fished the entire day until I caught one. But then it was here, the big day. The luau was upon us. This better be good enough for the governor. I want his hat. I want his hat. I want the exact hat that he is wearing. I don't want a copy. I want his hat. This better be good enough. This better be good enough. There we go. That's money. That's money, baby. All right, governor, give me your hat. Let's go. And so the following day, I bought the governor's hat. I wish I had gotten his hat, why didn't he just mail me his hat, but whatever. I also tailored 3 new hats today, including the fashion hat, the star helmet, and the warrior helmet for a total of 19. But then, the most beautiful thing happened. I found another hat from Traveling Cart Lady, a red fez. A unique hat made popular by the famous merchant pig. Okay. And you know what's so funny about this? I almost didn't visit Traveling Cart Lady today. Well, I guess I'm glad I did. Then the following day, I finally visited Mayor Lewis's house for this new 1.6 item, the prize ticket machine. Most importantly though, you can get a new hat, the sports cap here, as a possible prize. Besides that today, I also changed my bobber to a cute ducky and bought some sonar bobbers. Lots of really cool stuff happened overnight, including leveling up in farming, harvesting blueberries for the monoculture achievement, and finally getting a new 1.6 event, the Windstorm event, to unlock a new questline. But before I could do anything else, our first task was transforming this little wood stump into a beautiful home, and perhaps having a new neighbor join Pelican Town very soon. But speaking of the new questline, our task is quite simple, giving this here raccoon some tasty treats. Our little guy here requested 1 oyster and a smoked flounder, so I visited Willie's shop, bought the recipe for a fish smoker, and crafted it up. But the following day on day 144, we had the mysterious green rain with this incredibly unsettling TV moment. I also chose this here Junimo Kart quest for Mr. Key to score over 50,000 points, which is funny because I am notoriously bad at Junimo Kart, so I don't know why I picked this one. Oh no! No! Oh my god, I'm so bad at this! Oh. Okay. Oh, what? No, we're not doing this. Yeah, you could say I did not finish this key quest. Anyways, the following day, I did a special order quest to slay bats, and then got a prize ticket for my efforts the following day. Keep the loot going. Give me a hat. That's not a hat. What the heck is that? What is this? Overnight, I achieved monoculture and the pink cowgirl hat. I was feeling pretty lucky and decided to try cracking open more golden coconuts. Please. No, it's so... I hate... Oh, yes! Finally! I got the golden helmet! Let's go! The next 2 days was the Trout Derby, and yet a new hat. So now this derby is part of the new 1.6 events, and this event is a bit of random chance RNG. For each trout I fish up, I have the chance of getting a ticket as well. And with each ticket, a unique prize can be exchanged, including the highly sought after bucket hat prize. So the plan was simple, catch trout, get tickets, and get the hat. But around noon though, I only had 3 tickets, which wasn't very good. By nightfall though, I had 6 more tickets to trade in, and luckily got the bucket hat this time. The following day was just the usual chores, but on day 150, chose my next key quest. Out of my options, I opted for the Keys Hungry Challenge, which wasn't my favorite, but certainly doable with some trial and error and ideal bomb placement. And before the day ended, I cooked a pink cake and upgraded the farmhouse. But with bad luck the following day, I avoided Skull Cavern at all costs. So instead, I gathered up oysters for a raccoon friend, gave Robin Harvard for a special order quest, and got some Star Drop tea. But no hat on the horizon for us. And lastly, bought 3 pans from Willie. If you know, you know. It's for the upgraded pan hats. Anyways, 152, and we have good luck today for some Key Hungry Challenge attempting. Put this down and get as far away as possible. Oh my god! I actually hate this game. No, Okay, oh, yeah, we're just gonna go. I'm so close. This is actually bullshit. I'm so goddamn close. I need a pothole. I need a pothole, please. Please. This is actually so... Wait, oh my god. I can't restart the day. Or so I thought. After taking a break, I bought the hunter's cap for achieving living large and upgraded the copper pan. The following day, I did a quest for Harvey, but largely a pretty uneventful rainy day. Except for getting a bridal veil from a tiger slime. And then, okay. I then built a barn the following day. And on our last day of summer, picked up the steel pan for hat number 25. I then bombed my farm to smithereens to clear off some trees, and of course, attended the annual Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. And here we are, the 1st of fall. I accepted a new special order quest, bought some seeds, and then took the next key challenge. It's time for Danger in the Deep, which comes with a new hat upon completion, so oh boy. I decided to hit the ground running and get started that very day, first hitting floor 20, so pretty good progress so far. Then the following day, I hit floor 40, then 50, and 60. Overnight, I got the UFO cutscene, bought a cow from Marnie, received the sous chef achievement, and then resumed our mining journey. Haha, you missed me. Missed me. Bet you want it. Okay. But then I hit floor 70, floor 80, even floor 90, and then floor 100. Oh, hello. Sorry to disturb you, sir. I took a small break from mining today to instead focus on Robin's special order quest. I also had a new quest from our raccoon friend, so I bought a dehydrator, crafted one up, and popped in our plum. And speaking of plums, I also bought the plum chapeau today, and crafted radioactive goggles for a new total of 27 hats. I then did some fishing for a quest, got an insane treasure chest, upgraded the pan once again, and then did more Danger in the Deep, hitting floor 115. Overnight, a lot of really cool stuff happened. Emily finally popped the big question, adopting a baby? I said yes, and for the record, this is the very first time in any playthrough of Stardew Valley I have ever had a child, which I know is kind of crazy. I have never had a baby in this game up until now. Besides that, I also reached the millionaire achievement for a new hat. Also today, I finished up Danger in the Deep, awarding me 40 new key gems and the new hat. But when I arrived to Hat Mouse, the space helmet was $20,000.
$30,000?
Anyways, the following day, I handed off the dried plums to our raccoon friend, picked up the gold pan, and bought 2 galaxy souls. I then upgraded our 3rd and final copper pan, and then did more Skull Cavern. I really wanted to unlock the movie theater in this playthrough, since there's a new jester hat for seeing a movie. But with the JoJo route, I'd need 500,000 gold, which seems like wishful thinking for sure, but we'd try. On day 165, I finished off Woolly's special order quest for catching island fish, and finally, I saw it. Our beloved hat is in sight. The next 2 days was Skull Cavern grinding. I still needed a lot of money for certain questing things, but still had to finish off the Pepper Rex monster eradication goal and collect more Omni Geodes for a new hat from Desert Trader. The following day, I accepted Key's challenge for a Skull Cavern invasion and spent the day prepping for it. Unfortunately for us, the spirits were very pissed off, so it didn't seem wise to go for it. I instead did some casual farm chores today, and then tried killing more tiger slimes for the elusive 0.1 chance for the tiger hat. But again, no luck. And unfortunately for me, it was still shit luck the following day. But with it being our last day to do this challenge, I decided to just go for it. But at floor 19, a miracle happened.
Pepper Rexes!
Oh god. I did it! Get me out of here.
I did it. I finished it. It was worth it.
I still stand by that. It was all worth it in the end. And besides that today, I bought the space helmet for a total of 31 hats. With the Stardew Valley Fair approaching very, very soon, I did a lot of preparing to win first place and a new hat, the blue ribbon. But like the Luau, was it gonna be enough? I had no idea.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna do the 2 caviars, the 2 cloths, the 2 oil of garlics, this, and then let's just do that. I mean, whose could be better than mine? I have so many artisan goods. The freaking anglerfish? I mean, Lewis, really, there's no contest. Really, it should just be me. I'm so scared. I probably got second place. Oh, hey! Let's go! Oh, you guys, I have never been happier.
I was so stoked to win, I ran straight to Hat Mouse the following day and bought my beautiful blue ribbon. Besides that today though, I also picked up the iridium pan for 2 more hats. I had a special order request for Emily, so on day 174, I did that the entire day. I then finished off the 3rd quest for a Raccoon pal and got a hat in return. Although this makes me question where this hat came from exactly, but thanks. I also got jade for Emily's quest, and finally, after literally hours resetting the mines, the amethyst. Meanwhile, chaos reigned on day 176. Emily and I adopted our new baby, which I named BB.
You just hit your baby! Whoa!
Sorry, BB.
I'm calling the authorities.
And then I delivered all of her stones for her order quest, except when I gave her the amethyst, it completed Clint's quest, not mine. Yeah, I got cucked by Clint, of all people. So it was back to resetting floor 20 for me, and then didn't find one until 2 in the afternoon. Thank you, Clint. Thank you for that. On the bright side, at least, I'm just 1 ticket away from the beloved hat. But perhaps it's time to talk about the most embarrassing part of this run when I decided to attempt the Keys Cuisine quest. In this quest, you must cook and ship $100,000 worth of food, basically, and oh boy, this was an adventure, you guys. Based on some Reddit posts that I saw, there were 2 ways of doing this. You can either buy coffee from Gus to craft triple shot espresso, or the much harder way of growing wheat, turning it into wheat flour, and crafting fresh bread. Can you guess which one I picked out of these 2? Can you just guess? Yeah, I picked the harder one. I don't know anymore, you guys. My initial reason I chose the bread over the coffee was this was the cheapest way of doing things. But after planting all of those wheat seeds and needing to plant 1,000 more, I realized that there was just no way I could do this. It's during times like this I'm missing our beloved toast exploit for our barista challenge. But anyway, on a more positive note, I finally got the last ticket to unlock the sports cap. Besides my bread plan, I'd also cook up any eggs into omelets and fish into maki rolls for some extra money. So at this point, any scrap helped. I did this all of today and the following day. I then hit level 10 foraging, unlocking the Mastery Cave. And the goal here is quite simple this time. I have to unlock the Forestry Master, which then provides the chance to get golden mystery boxes and the mystery hat. We then had our first wheat harvest until I realized the most tragic discovery. I need a mill. I felt my world crumbling around me. Of course I needed a mill. I need wheat flour to make the goddamn bread. But honestly, at this point, I just needed a break from wheat and wheat flour and mills and did Skull Cavern instead. Our last day of fall was doing what I could for Key's cooking quest, like cooking eggs, crafting more sprinklers, and yes, making triple shot espresso. But then it was here, winter, the final frontier was finally upon us. Besides, of course, Key's cooking challenge, my other big goal this season was to obtain the mystery hat. And like I mentioned earlier, you can only get this hat through the golden mystery boxes. And you can get them through fishing or monster hunting. So my main plan here is buying treasure bobbers and farming chests through fishing. And for good measure on top of this, I also gave 10,000 to officially change my fishing profession to the pirate treasure one. The following day, I cooked some fresh bread and then fished the entire day for some golden mystery boxes. Day 187, more bread cooking, more wheat seed planting. But the hard work was paying off, and by day 188, I only had a little bit more gold to collect. I also opened my very first golden mystery boxes, but did not get the hat we need. I did Skull Cavern today, and the following day, harvested more wheat, baked bread, and did more fishing. Yep, this is my life now. But on the literal final day of the Keys Cuisine quest, I was faced with the worst outcome. I was short 4,000 gold. With it being the final day, I didn't know if the game would actually count shipping stuff overnight tonight as part of the quest, so I was prepared to have a breakdown.
I have a bad feeling that I'm gonna sell all of this and it's not gonna matter because it's gonna go to the next day and this is the final day to ship all this out and it's not gonna give me the key gems, which means I wasted all of that time cultivating wheat, building a goddamn mill. Out of my way, Emily! Okay. It was worth it. It wasn't worth it. 20 key gems, that's it? 20 for my efforts? Criminal. That's criminal, Mr. Key.
It all worked out in the end, at least. I then did more Skull Cavern the following day, and then chose my next key quest, this time the Extended Family quest. It was here I'd have to catch the Legend 2, Glacierfish Jr., Miss Angler, Son of Crimson Fish, and the Radioactive Carp. That is way tougher than the first Crimson Fish. Oh dear lord. Chill, chill, chill! Oh no. After a bit of initial struggle though, we caught the Son of Crimson Fish, our Radioactive Carp, and Miss Angler all on the same day. I decided to first tackle the Legend 2 bright and early, but caught it pretty easily. And though Glacierfish Jr. put up a good fight, we caught him too.
Oh my goodness, okay. First try, literally first try, let's go. And that's all of our key gems. That wasn't too bad. That was quite fun.
At this point, I was feeling pretty lucky, so I tested that luck and opened more mystery boxes.
No, more wheat seeds? That's offensive to me.
The following day, I exchanged the key gems for the last thing I needed, a third galaxy soul. I infused all three, unlocking the infinite power achievement and the infinity crown. On day 196, Squidfest started today. This festival is very similar to the Summer Trout Festival, but with a way cooler hat prize, the Squid Hat, which I obtained a day later. I then traded in all of my geodes the following day for the prismatic turban, but then realized I don't have the green turban yet, so I returned to Skull Cavern to do more Omni Geode hunting. And then, literally just before 2 a.m., I needed one more, and... oh my god. No. Oh my god. Oh, if I lost my Omni Geodes. If I lost my Omnis, it's gonna happen. The game totally hates me. My golden mystery box, that's even worse. I got the last geode the following day, but of course it was my luck. The trader wasn't here, he was instead at the night market. Of course, yeah, this is exactly how this would go for me. On the brighter side though, I at least bought the cone hat, which I had failed to do last year, which was very embarrassing, but I have it now at least. So on days 200 and 201, I did more fishing for golden mystery boxes. And do you guys want to know how many I got?
Nothing.
Yeah, not a single one. Anyways, I got the green turban finally. And with the one mystery box that I had, tested fate. Clint, if I don't, oh, you better watch out. You better lock your doors at night, Clint. Your days are numbered, sir. And so, with a few days remaining, I spent the rest of my days trying to get golden mystery boxes. But no matter how many I opened, that mystery hat would not appear. I have a game theory about cheesing my way to getting the Junimo hat. I have to reach the summit via perfection, but if I just glitch the system and reach the summit in illegal manners, then will I still get the Junimo hat? That should work, right? That's how that works. Here we go. Oh my god, this is so funny! Look who made it to the summit. Despicable. And then he murders you. That's crazy. That goes so hard. That's actually really good. Okay. My treasure hunter bobber, no. And yeah, I did not get the Junimo hat. I mean, Mr. Key made sure I wouldn't get the hat. So I did more fishing, visited Clint's, got nothing. And so by our last day, I had only one more golden mystery box. Only one more, only one final chance. Okay, so I didn't get the mystery hat. But that's okay, because you know what? I made my own. That's right, Party City, baby, $8. It's not even the right hat, but like, that's okay. This was still really fun. I look so stupid right now. The fedora, the fucking FNAF shirt, despite not getting the mystery hat or even the Mr. Key, like, fruit mask, honestly, this was, I think, a pretty successful year 2 experience. I think in total, I got like 40 hats in year 2, so if you combine my year 1 and year 2 hats, I actually got 53 plus 40... I think 93 hats. I might be doing the math wrong on that, which I think is pretty good considering the fact that I have a hard time planning, that I don't think before I do things, that I bought 1,000 wheat seeds. Let's not forget about that one. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's fun 1.6 video. I am doing more 1.6 content coming out for the channel pretty soon. I have this really fun like Stardew Valley marriage series, so stay tuned for that. Besides that, I want to thank all of my subscribers, my channel members. Thank you all so much for the support. It means the world to me, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.